Hey guys, Karasif here with another review. This time I'll be doing the Randan Hicchuu Deluxe Gashacon Magnum from Kamen X8. This is the main weapon of Kamen Snipe that can change between two modes and is compatible with rare Gashats. So, let's get started. So to start off, we'll look at the Gashacon Magnum in its default handgun mode. As you can see, this is a pretty decent small size gun with a good amount of paint details to it. You can see that color-wise this is mainly black and pearly white, with some metallic blue, as well as green and orange for the buttons, and clear green for this blasting effect here. You can see that said blasting effect is coming out of this chamber part. It has STG written in yellow, which is short for shooting. Got the trigger here, speaker here. The battery compartment here takes two AAA batteries. The one thing to note is that this one is easier to open, as this is that old kind where you can just press it in with something like a pen or a pin and just slide it out instead of having to use a screwdriver. Also got the on-off switch right here, and the Gashat slot right here. One cool thing here is that within the Gashat slot, instead of just being kind of generic design like the others, they actually mold in this part here, which looks like a tiny scope. Though one of the odd things about the design is the way that, due to the way it transforms, you don't really have a clear example of, or clear designation for where the muzzle is. Instead, it's just got this kind of rounded part. Though you do also have those same kind of details here on the back, and that same blast effect. So, switching it on, like with the other weapons, it will announce its name.
Gashacon Magnum!
And, for the handgun mode, pulling trigger will get you a basic shooting sound. Holding the trigger doesn't change the sound. Then you can get the special attack sound for handgun mode by pressing the B button. Then pulling the trigger. It changes the single shot into a rapid fire machine gun attack sound. Then, to change it into its next mode, press the A button, which will unlatch this part. Then, fold it out until it locks into place. I'll say Hicchuu. And now, it's in its rifle mode. So, you can see that now with it folded out, the back part now resembles the back end and stock for a sniper rifle. You still have the STG, short for shooting. You'll have a yellow scope that pops out on the side, with included crosshairs. Then on the front part, you also got this laser blasting sound coming out, or laser blasting effect, coming out here in clear orange. It has a very nice look to it. Then you can also see how it looks here on the back, with the two parts now lined up. While in the rifle mode, now has a more subtle shooting sound. And pressing the B button will get you the special attack sound, though for this one it's actually a little bit more involved. Pressing it will start up, that actually starts a search. So when it's like that, it's searching. Then during that short period, that's the lock-on sound. So, when you press the trigger during that time, you get the proper special attack sound for that mode. But if you pull the trigger when it's not locked on, you'll just get the basic shooting sound for rifle mode. And change it back, press and hold this button, and fold it back in. And I'll say Baku. Now another thing to note is the sight over here. It is possible to accidentally knock it in here as it's on a spring, and so it'll get stuck in there. Now there are two ways to get this back out. The first way is to press and hold the trigger and turn this in 90 degrees, then pull it back out. The other way, and one that isn't necessarily obvious, is that you can actually hold this part here, which is the rail that is attached on, and then move it outwards with your thumb. Lastly, the Gashacon Magnum can be used with rare gashats to activate their critical finishes. So of course this is for Kamen Snipe. We'll use his gashat, the Bang Bang Shooting Gashat. To unlock the gashat, you press and hold this button, and pull it out, and put it back in one more time. You see the light coming from this part up here, and this part in here. This can also be done in the rifle mode, where it'll change the sound before the critical finish. And for the critical finish, you get a sound that could be interpreted as either homing in a target or charging of a blast, and then a strong blasting sound. And there we go. Overall, the Gashacon Magnum is another nice addition to the Gashacon weapons series. And it is a nice change of pace, being our first ranged weapon after a couple of close combat weapons. It also is quite cleverly made, having a handgun fold out and thin out into a sniper rifle. And we can also see another pattern with these, in that all of them seem to have some kind of energy effect to them that can be seen within the different modes. This also definitely is pretty cool in the way that the different special attacks works, whereas for the handgun mode, have a simple press and shoot machine gun sound. For the rifle mode, it actually is more involved, where you have to time it just right so you pull the trigger within the lock-on phase, so that you get the proper special attack sound. And of course this can be used to activate your gashat's critical finishes, and it's definitely the most suitable one for using the Bang Bang Shooting Gashat on. So, if you're a fan of Kamen Snipe, or you want more of a gun-type weapon for your Gashacon weapon, I can definitely recommend picking this up. So, next time, I'll be changing the pace up a little bit, and reviewing the Deluxe Yokai Blaster. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and or subscribe. And you can check me out on Facebook at facebook.com/KRX50. And for now, this is KRX50, riding off.